right, let me just say some sentences. You know what I'm saying? Usopp, Big Daddy. Yo, let's get it. I really hope this records. You might be wondering why I look so damn chopped. I just got out of bed. I'm not gonna hold you, I just got out of bed, but I gotta keep recording my episodes for One Piece. So we're gonna start off. I mean, where we ended on the end of the time skip. Yep, episode 516. So we ended on the pre-time skip. So now we're going to be going into the time skip, hopefully, unless they give me a training montage. Either way, you know, I'm happy to see it. So I'm gonna go and watch episode 517, and I'll get back with you with my review. All right. So you might notice something a little different about what I'm wearing. So as you can see, I do enjoy that first episode of episode 517. Let me tell you. Hey, come here. Let me tell you something. Yo, that episode was gas. Okay, that episode was fire. I'm not gonna hold you. I love what they did with Zoro. And I didn't even see him do anything yet. I already just love what they did with him. I didn't even see him do nothing yet. He's just amazing. Alright. I saw Usopp. Holy, just beautiful. Okay, like you don't understand. Okay, Usopp, I have so much high hopes for him now because he said that he's no longer going to be scared. He's going to become a brave warrior now. I am so ready for that. You don't understand. His character, amazing. I saw he's able to make Venus flytraps come out of his little pellet. Beautiful looks, beautiful works. I saw Nami in the time skip. She has longer hair and wearing a little less clothing. All right, do what you do, okay? But she has bubbles that can make storms. I don't know how that. I don't know if that's just like she took a Sabaody bubble and put her storm cloud in it, but find out later on. I guess I'll find out later on. That was an amazing move. She fried everyone in the bar, including the mock Luffy crew. And I don't know who y'all thought I was gonna sit there and believe that was Luffy, my nigga. Okay, I don't know why the other people thought that when Luffy leaves for 2 years he would become bloated. That nigga has the gum fruit. I think that's like impossible for him to be fat. But I digress. But yeah, he just finished that up. So there's that. What else do we have? Chopper, bitch ass nigga. Don't care about Chopper. Just gotta get that out the way. Robin showed up, hiding from the FBI. I mean, she was working with Dragon. She is a lot lighter though. They took away all of her Egyptian melanin, so unfortunately she has been, I don't know what type of technique Dragon had that did that, but gotta work with what you gotta work with. And then you got Brooke, aka the Soul King. I'm just saying, I might be a fan of Brooke now. I don't know what you're talking about. I might slightly be a Brooke fan, but I'm loving what they did with this character. He's having his final concert. Apparently there's going to be some guys to ruin that, so it's going to be disappointing to see. What else do we have? Sanji. He got off the boat. He went to the island of Pervert, and he went off the boat an even stronger pervert. Is what it is, okay? There's not much I can really say about that. What else we got? Frankie. His big Optimus Prime built out. I saw it's like a shadow silhouette of how he looks, yo. Yeah. Okay, like, and you might be wondering, yeah, I got a poster of them over in over in Punk Records, okay? And I saw Frankie with the big fat shoulder pads, but I didn't think that was like his official like design. I thought it was, but that is his official design. So, I'm a little iffy on Frankie. What else do we have? Zoro, Nami, Sanji, Frankie, Luffy. He looks like Luffy, my nigga, but with a longer shirt. So, if anything, that's really all I can really tell you about Luffy. But so far, I'm very excited for the start of this time skip. So I'm gonna see y'all boy. I'm freaking hit my microphone. I'm gonna see y'all boys on episode 518. Right. So I just got done watching One Piece episode. God damn it! I just got done watching One Piece episode 518, and I gotta let you know, gang. I'm getting real sick and tired of this damn fake straw hat thing. Okay, this is gonna piss me off in a little bit. Okay, I don't need to see the fake straw hats get beat by the real straw hats. Okay, I'm not trying to see that slaughter. Okay, but I got to see Luffy use like a little bit of Conqueror's Haki. Fucking sent those plebeians to the ground, you know. And he mastered it enough to where he can just send only a few people to the ground, not the entire crowd. So, congrats on Luffy for that. I'll give him his props. Also got to see Sanji more. I don't really like perverts, so you know, I don't like the pervert type in anime. So, unfortunately, I don't really care much about what Sanji got going on. Okay. I'm gonna act like I didn't see Chopper. Okay, and we also got a good look of Zoro, who cut an entire galleon ship in half. Okay, and you know I love Zoro. Okay, you know you know what I'm saying, like he's cool and all, cause I love swordsmen in anime, right? But yo, bro, that was just a straight asshole move, gang. Like you didn't even have to. No, cause look, here's the thing: Zoro fell asleep on a galleon ship. And the galleon ship was heading to Fishman Island, to the New World. And this nigga has the nerve to cut the boat in half. And then the boat rises up, and everybody's thinking he's supposed to get his big aura moment. No, that's not a big aura moment. It's you being an a-hole. Why did you do that? You even have to. Even the captain was like, "Yo, why'd you do that? You ruined our dreams. What the hell's wrong with you?" Okay, and then he comes with his little emo one-liner. Oh, it's just a twist of fate. It's too bad. No, you could have hopped off. You could have swam to the surface. No, you would be an a-hole. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what being a pirate's about. So, hey, you know, I'm expecting to see a lot more of that type of content coming from them, but I will be calling them out on that. Okay. Because Zoro, what the hell was that? And apparently Zoro got a scar on his eye. I'm going to say that came from Mihawk. He probably couldn't withstand Mihawk's full-powered hockey slash. So it gave him that little, like, you know, it gave him that little scar right there. But beyond that, so far a good episode. I'll see y'all boys for episode 500 and... Hold on, give me a second. 519. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to actually record myself throughout the episode. I'm going to see if this works. I want to see if this is good. I want to see if this is good to see.
They may have reinforcements. Local routes of escape.
That did not happen. That didn't happen. Is my camera back to normal? Is it back to normal? I think it's back to normal. Hey, bro. Hey, we don't speak on why it fell, bro. We don't speak on that. So what happened to the unique character transitions for when you cut to commercial? Am I just gonna get a thing of everybody? Because I don't care about all you niggas, bro. So I just got done watching episode. So I just got done watching One Piece episode 519. And I've got to say, yeah. I mean, it's all right. I'm gonna give it a real. It's just all right. It's not too crazy. I'm not even. You know, you got to look more into Zoro and Sanji. I got to see their competitive character. That's really nice. I had to see Chopper act like a dumbass. I really don't like Chopper. I hate Chopper. But you know, it was nice to see Chopper's still stupid. So that's good to know. Besides the fact that the fake Nami got kidnapped and we're still looking at fake Luffy because of the fact that it's that they presume that is Luffy. Like, how dumb is the damn world government that you think Luffy put on a hella pounds? Zoro put on hella pounds. Sanji got extracted from Life Force, okay? They didn't even have Brook. Where Brook at? They didn't have Brook. Nami, the fake Nami looks pregnant. Nami, pregnant? Okay then, that's what I thought. Yeah, that probably stirred up a lot of fantasies in your head, didn't it? You fucking dirty. You dirty. Disgusting, man. Okay? And they didn't even try with Robin. Okay? Jeez Louise. That's just sorry. Alright, that's disrespectful. Honestly, if I was Robin, I'd make, the hand microphone. You know the thing that she did to Spandam? Fucking backbreaker? Yeah, break their back. Okay? Break their back. But beyond that, apparently there's something wet-haired caribou and blood splatter caribou, and their bounty is worth. I know wet hair is worth 210 million berries, and blood spatter is worth 190 million berry bounty. But obviously, what we're going to see next episode is either the Marines kidnap those two, or Luffy and his crew are going to go up against the fake Luffy crew, and they're going to completely no-diff them. And then Sengoku's going to jump in with his Kuma bots, and then they're going to no-diff the Kuma bots. And then that's exactly what I'm going to see. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to see. So I can't wait. I guarantee you that's what I'm going to see. And I'm going to see you guys in episode 520. I mean, I got done watching episode 520 on the new world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, at the end of the day, the best part was Brook's part. And then after Brook's part, when he sang his last concert, and it was beautiful, he got to do everything, and I don't really expect much from Brook, because as before, he is the musician of the group, so I don't really expect him to be doing a lot physically. But if he's going to be dropping more bangers like this while on the ship, I'm all for it. I'll mess with that. All right. Shout out to Soul King. Besides that, Luffy met up with the fake crew, so I'm going to watch Luffy no diff the fake crew next episode. Then the Marines are going to show, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, that's the real Luffy." And then the rest of the Straw Hats are going to show up. And then that's when Sengoku's going to come on in there with his pacifistas. And then Luffy's going to no-diff the pacifistas. And then they're going to leave and go to, apparently, Fishman Island. I'm going to keep it banned. I'm going to be real with you. I hate Fishman. Okay? I hate Fishman. Ever since Arlong Park, I couldn't stand Fishman. Okay? So I'm not going to like the Fishman Island arc. I'm going to hold you. You're going to get nothing but negative stuff from me. Because I hate Fishman. And Fishman issues. And Fishman ordeals. Okay? But, beyond any of that, it's a pretty decent episode. So we're going to go and watch episode 521. And I'll get back with you with with what I think. All right. So I just got done watching One Piece episode 521, and I've got to say that I am very, very impressed. I'm very impressed. That was a really good display of power that they did. All right, for most of the episode, it was them talking, and it was like a little exposition into the fake Luffy finally getting destroyed. Holy, bro, I was waiting for that nigga to die. Thank God. Okay. Sengoku didn't even hit him with his, Sengoku didn't even cut him in half. He hit him on the top of the head with the flat part of the axe. You know how much disrespect that is? He got bonked. It's crazy. But, you might be wondering why, you don't understand how hot it is outside. I had to go outside and get something to eat, and I'm sweating buckets. I don't know what to tell you. But back onto the episode. Luffy just dodged 3 light speed attacks with ease in his base form. Now, I'm not one to power scale. I'm not like a super power scaler. You know what I'm saying? But Luffy just dodged light speed attacks, and then he said that you have to be faster than that. So technically, if he dodged light speed attacks and he said it's not fast enough, don't you think that means that he's a little faster than light speed? He can see faster than that. His observation haki is faster than light, okay? And that's a good thing for Luffy, okay? It's good to see him moving around at light speed, matching up with the other parts of the big three. And then it shows him just one-shotting a pacifista using the move from freaking ABA, okay? I was wondering where they got that move from. They got it from there. Good to know. So, yeah, he hit him with the jet pistol. And then after that, he just popped second gear like it was nothing. You know how usually he got popped second gear. It's like a sort of a last resort type of thing because it makes him to a chibi. Pop second gear like it was nothing. Very, very happy about that. What else do we have? We have Zoro and Sanji who both double tapped a pacifista. Good to see. Good to see their displays of strength. Okay. And, I was hearing a lot of stuff on how Zoro loses his personality in the time skip. I don't see it. He seems as Zoro-like as Zoro could be. I'm not going to hold you. So, yeah. My real question is, I'm wondering what Kid's doing. I'm wondering what Blackbeard's doing. I got to look into this other character, Wet Hair Crulio. Apparently, he has a devil fruit, and it looks just like the sand fruit. So I don't know which one. I guess that's going to be like the clay fruit or something, but he's a Logia, okay? But Luffy is Haki now, so Logias really don't matter. So it is what it is. But yeah, that's my thoughts. And I'm going to see y'all boys for episode 522. So I just got done watching One Piece episode 520. Alright, bro. Alright. I just got done watching One Piece episode 522. And honestly, that was another amazing, well-rounded episode. If you could just kindly stop, like, whenever Sanji's on the scene, I gotta see titties. Okay, like, it's a given. It's a given. Whenever Sanji's in the scene, I gotta see Nami's titties. Nami and specifically, sometimes I get to see Robin's titties every now and then. But mainly, whenever Sanji's on the scene, I have to see Robin's titties. Could you stop doing that, okay? Like, bro, I'm not trying to see... And then I got to see Perona. But no, Sanji's too busy looking at Perona's titties and smelling her body. So then I had to look at that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to know what Perona smell like. Alright? She been kicking it with Mihawk. Ugh. Okay? Only smell like backwoods. Don't want to smell that. Okay, it's like, yo, what's going on here? I got to see Herculesin, and he brought the giant bugs to help Usoppin. Shout out to them. Alright, shout out to Usopp. What else we got? They're heading down to Fishman Island. I'm gonna hate Fishman arc. I'm gonna hate it. I already know I'm gonna hate it because I hate Fishman. With the sole exception of Arlong, of course. But Jinbei, I hate Jinbei. Okay, I hate Jinbei. But I do like Arlong. So if we're gonna see more Arlong, I'm happy to see that. There's also a scene, I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the video or not, but the scene shows Usopp noticing the Marines from far away. I'm not gonna hold you. That's a display of his ultrasound observation haki. I'm just gonna, it's just a slight little display. It's a little foreshadowing you into knowing that Usopp indeed has Ohaki. So that's good to know. Great to know. I'm glad we're not going to see any more Boa Hancock again, but I'm mad because we're not going to be seeing Boa Sandersonia anymore. And Sandersonia is just like, we like this. Okay, we like this. All right, niggas who don't think that we like this, it's this for you. Okay, that's mine. All right, everybody wants to Boa Hancock this. Oh, I wanna crawl inside Boa Hancock's pussy. Like, what's wrong with you? Okay, when you can get bored by Boa Sandersonia. Anyway, damn, I lost my train of thought because I turned into a good. I'm gonna let y'all know this now for future reference. If Chopper is on my screen for way too long, the screen is getting cut. Okay, I'm skipping through it. If Robin is on my scene for even a little too long, like we're talking longer than 3 minutes, I might be skipping that scene too. I don't really care about those two characters. I'll let Frankie pass for now. And I'm gonna give, I'll give Sanji a pass, and I'll give Brooke a pass because I have his sweater. I mean, like, I'm messing with Brooke. I don't even think he's gonna do anything. But overall, amazing, splendid episode. So yeah, it's good. I'm glad to see all of the people who trained with each Straw Hat come to Sabaody and help them out a bit. That was good to see. But beyond that, yeah, I'm gonna watch episode 523, and I'll give my honest review about it. I'll let y'all boys know. Damn. I need to up their game on that tea, man. So guys, I just got done watching One Piece episode 500. Damn, man, I can never remember 523. Listen, they gave us some pretty good Kuma backstory right there. It turns out that for a year straight, Kuma has been defending the Sunny from... He's been defending the Sunny from the Marines in order to, until, like, he made it, so they name drop Vegapunk again. There's just name dropping this dude like crazy, bro. I gotta see how this dude looks. Is he in Fishman Island? Where's he at? Okay, where are we gonna get the first look of this dude? Okay? Because for some unknown reason, dude's just sitting there, he's talking about some damn... Vegapunk programmed one last request into his brain, and it was to defend the Sunny until a Straw Hat appears. And more than likely, the Kuma went back and they're repairing him, but I'm pretty sure Kuma probably got destroyed. I mean, the dude was terribly wounded, so I don't think he's coming back. What else we got? Apparently, wet-aired Crulio is gonna board the Straw Hats in the next episode, and he's got a devil fruit. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of fucking fruit that is. I'm calling it the freaking mud fruit. Okay, you got the mud Logia type. This fight, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very uninterested in this upcoming fight, if I'm going to be honest, because I know they're gonna win. I haven't seen any crazy feat from Crulio. I see no hockey, no like crazy attack he did with his fruit. He's just sitting there absorbing niggas and then telling them to dig a grave so he can bury them in it. I mean, it's not really impressive, to be honest. I'm not impressed. So I'm just gonna watch them steamroll that guy in 2 episodes. Hopefully 2 episodes. They don't drag it out to like 5 episodes, because I only got 2 more left until I call it for today. Alright. So yeah. That's really it. It was an alright episode. See y'all boys for episode 524. Okay. It's time. Okay. We just got done watching One Piece episode 524. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed because Robin is able to make giant arms. Yeah, what else do you want from me? Okay, Frankie had a rocket launcher, but he's a robot. All right, I don't really get impressed by robots doing robot things or cyborgs. All right, cyborgs doing cyborg things is not impressive to me. Now, when this dude transforms to like a fighter jet, knowing his big body ass, he probably gonna transform into a damn. He ain't gonna be like Optimus Prime and turn into a semi truck. No, he's gonna turn into like a damn oil tanker. Okay, so can't wait to see that. When I see that, I'll be impressed. Okay, I'll be impressed. Yo, Sanji still being a pervert. Yo, look, bro, look, man, look. Sanji being a pervert allows for Oda to put in titty shots of Nami nonstop. Okay, and I'm all for fan service. You know, it keeps the anime going round, right? But look, bro, if this is an every episode thing, we might have to kill Sanji. we might have to kill. Look, I don't need close-up shots of Nami's titties every time. It's every single episode so far. This dude Sanji is gonna take a look at Robin. I know he used to do that before, but oh my goodness, he takes a look at Robin. Robin is now Robin with her bikini top. Now I got to get a zoom in on the little, you know, I get a zoom in on that, and then Sanji just busts a nut. I don't need to bust a nut with Sanji. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that right now. Okay, not right now. I'm trying to watch Luffy go third gear, which apparently is what he's gonna do in the next episode. Okay. They kidnapped the black-haired Kuro. I'm disappointed. He did use his devil fruit ability at all, and everybody in his crew died, including his brother. So he's just kind of on his own right now, and I don't know what they're gonna do with that character. I think they're just gonna like toss him out, but I'm very disappointed to say the least. Beyond that, Usopp is still scary. But, you know, rightfully so, they were fighting a giant kraken. So, you know, I'll excuse it for now. But if they're fighting an enemy and I see Usopp even like, release a single ounce of estrogen, I'm going to lose my mind, okay? This is my brave warrior, Usopp, okay? So, hope that happens. But beyond that, I'm going to be continuing on episode 525, the last one for today, and that is going to be me seeing Luffy kick it into third gear. I know that sounded lame. Shut up. Okay, shut up. All right. Well, then without further ado, let's get into it. So, I just got done watching One Piece episode 525. Okay? And I've got to say, we're gonna start this off a little differently. We're gonna start this off a little differently here. We're gonna start off with figuring out how old Chopper is. And you might be asking me why I want to know this. Oh, I can't figure. I only have limited audio. I'm going on my phone. You might be asking me why I wonder this, because I'm sick and tired of this dude, of this grown man. This grown man, okay? Hold on. 17 in the time skip. Okay. Now, let's put 17 in reindeer years, because he's a reindeer. He's a deer. So we're going to put it in reindeer years, okay? Okay. If we compared this directly to reindeer lifespans, Chopper would technically already be past middle age, maybe even considered old. Alright, nigga, you're like technically considered old. What are you, like 52? Like, my nigga, you're 52. They give you this high squeaky voice. I think they made you shorter. Actually, they made you shorter. They made your hat bigger, so it makes you look shorter. You're more annoying. You're still in these episodes. I can't stand you. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why is this nigga here? Because he's the doctor. He's a grown-ass man. Of course he's a doctor. Alright? It's like if you took Ratchet and you just otakafied him and ruined him. Okay? I can't stand Chopper. But besides that, Usopp is good. Nami and Robin, I haven't seen lots of Nami and Robin because Sanji isn't there to look at their titties, so that's when Oda doesn't show much about them. In fact, they were wearing layered clothing. They were wearing other pieces of clothing when Sanji left. That is amazing to see, and I was crazy. Like, I thought I was going nuts because, the water's cold, but, but the real thing is because Sanji's not on the boat to overlap them, so, Oda just gotta put him away. Because I'm starting to think Sanji is just like Oda's little OC, okay? Little self-insert to give us all of the titty shots that we need for the day. I don't need any, thank you very much, okay? But beyond that, it shows them the Straw Hats, well, the weaker half of the Straw Hats, because Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji make up half of the strong parts of the Straw Hats. So the weaker half has already been, they're about to run out of air. And while they're running out of air, apparently they found a grown man underwater. And of course, it first off, it looks disgusting. But not only does it look disgusting, they made the grown man have that stupid, like, high-pitched Chopper voice. Always a fan of that and whatnot, I guess. Like, I don't like Chopper, so you gotta hear big fat Chopper. But I got to see the Flying Dutchman. I didn't even think they'd add that in there. I didn't really think that was a thing in there. But they're gonna have the Flying Dutchman, and then I got to see a pan-in shot of the captain of the Flying Dutchman. And he has sharp teeth. And a sharp jawline. So I think that's Arlong, and I think we're going to be looking at it more Arlong. And I, for one, am happy to see more of Arlong. I told you, I told you Arlong was going to be in this. All right, it's Fishman Island. It's where he lives. So of course we're going to be seeing Arlong. I'm very happy about that. He's the only fisherman that I actually enjoy looking at. I think his name is Apu. I do not like Apu at all. He is the most disgusting octopus creature that I can't stand. Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy are lost at sea. I mean, they already spoiled that for me on the freaking intro of the episode when they say it, so I have to skip that because they just tell me exactly what's going to happen, and it's so annoying. But beyond that, yeah, that's really it. I mean, hey, look, if you guys enjoy me reviewing the content, be sure to like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing all of this until I make it up to where, I can't make episodes on this anymore. But if you guys have other, shows, I'll watch anything. But, you're going to get a review. And you might not like the review if you give me some bull. So, But if you guys enjoy the content and you want to see me watch anything else, I'll watch whatever. Alright? I ain't got nothing to do. Let me know. Alright, y'all? But, yeah. Y'all boys later.